Madam Secretary, in your testimony before the Senate on Benghazi in January 2013, you stated this, quote, "I certainly did not know of any reports that contradicted the intelligence community talking points at the time that Ambassador Rice went on the TV shows." Do you stand by that statement?
I do, Brett, and I wrote about this at length in my book, a whole chapter on the attack on Benghazi. This was the fog of war. You know, my own assessment careened from, you know, the video had something to do with it, the video had nothing to do with it. It may have affected some people, it didn't affect other people. And I think the conclusion to draw, because we were not just monitoring what was happening in Benghazi once it began to unfold, but remember we had a very dangerous assault on our embassy in Cairo that same day, which was clearly linked to that video. So I was trying to make sense of it. And, you know, I think that the investigations that have been carried out basically conclude we can't say that everybody was influenced and we can't say everybody wasn't. But what the intelligence community said was spontaneous protests, and that is what, at the time, they thought.
In the Benghazi chapter, you acknowledged that on the night of the attacks, you received a State Department Operations Center bulletin, in which, in the book, you say it's a report that Ansar al-Sharia has claimed responsibility. How did that report come to you?
It came to me as those reports do to the Secretary of State. It was orally delivered. It was, you know, a monitoring of a Facebook account that said that. And then, as you know, and as I write in my chapter, that was reversed. So,
although Ansar al-Sharia didn't fully pull it back, they said they didn't participate in this popular uprising as a separate entity. So,
well, there's no doubt terrorists were involved. There is no doubt. And I, from the very beginning, and in my statements, as you know, and as I write in the chapter, said that, you know, these were attackers. Now, who was leading them? We think we now have one of the ringleaders in custody, but others were either motivated because of their extremism and their ideology, and others came along for the ride, and maybe others also were motivated by the video.
The timeline